signs, out with the old, in with the new.
Hi, my name is Motal. I'm a sophomore midfielder on the men's soccer team, and this is 5 questions with. In Ivory Coast, like most African countries, all we do is like, as a sport, all we do is play soccer. So like that's the main thing. It's like a religion. So you go to school, and then after school, you just play with your friends, and it's not a technologically advanced country, so we spend a lot of time outside. So yeah, that's basically how it is. Like I went back last year, and it's always good to be back and see the difference between how it is here and how it is in Ivory Coast. Because here I live in a suburb in Connecticut, and it's like the complete opposite. So yeah, if you're from Ivory Coast or like any other country like Burkina Faso, you have no choice but like to play soccer, like because like we don't have other, like in the US people play hockey and stuff, but like obviously in Africa you can't do that, and like soccer requires like a minimum like equipment. All we needed is a ball, so I guess that's why. So we just play. So I remember playing soccer as far back as I can remember, like my first memory. So yeah. I think that's like that was the turning point in my life. To be honest, it's like it completely changed my life. If I hadn't gone to Ivory Coast, I would not come to the U.S. I would not go to college. So it's it's like only a few kids that get to go to the academy out of thousands. So I was one of the fortunate ones. So I guess yeah, it's like the biggest event in my life. So as a kid, when you're playing soccer, you want to go pro. So I used to think, oh, academy, I'm gonna play, and then when I turn 18, hopefully I go pro. But when I didn't know anything about Right to Dream before I got there, so I didn't know how it looked like. I didn't even see pictures. So when I got there, they showed me the tour, and I realized that kids actually go to the U.S. to go to school. So I was like, there are 2 things I can do. So it was like, wow, this is crazy. Yeah. It was only 4 of us from like other countries. Everyone else was from Ghana, and everyone else spoke English. So like they hired a tutor to like teach us English, and like they didn't allow us to be together. So you had to speak English. Like there was no other way of communicating. So it helped me learn quicker. I learned from Coach Nash. I learned that you have to do like what you need to do to win. Like you need to do like what the team needs. Because sometimes I was on the bench and I used to think, oh, I'm on the bench. But when after talking to him, I realized like he's the coach. He has a job to do, and he knows how to win, no matter what. So that's what I learned. Like do what you need to do to win. You don't have to like, oh, try and do other stuff. That just do what you need to do to win. Yeah. Yeah, what I've learned is if when you're one on one with a defender and you have the ball, you have the advantage because the defender has to react to what you're doing. And if you believe in your ability and if you have pace or you're skillful, you have a higher chance of beating defender. I mean, you have to do different things sometimes, but whenever you're on one with a defender and there's no one else and you're on the wings, you have to take him on. Even if you're not beating him, you have to always engage him. I my first assist, I remember I actually was one on one. Like there was no one around, and I heard my coach now just screaming to take him on. So I just kicked the ball around him and cross it. So that's that. Drogba is like a legend in Ivory Coast, obviously, because he stopped the war actually in Ivory Coast. So yeah, like whenever Ivory Coast played, when you go outside, you wouldn't really see anyone. Like all the shops would be closed. So like I've cried a lot and whenever Ivory Coast lost, I would cry when I was younger. So yeah, Gervinho was like the player that modeled my game after. Yeah. Yeah, he played my position, and the way he played was technical and more skillful, and he played for Arsenal, which was a big team. So at that time, he was like the guy on top. So everyone was trying to play like him. So yeah.